Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. It is I, Phantom Limb Gamer. Good morning, Sarge. How are you doing? You can hear me. I know, my microphone was still on. Sorry. I forgot to shut it off when I left my streaming room here. Good morning, everybody. I'm Phantom Limb Gamer. If you're new to my channel, you may call me Phantom or PLG. I am the host with the most, just not the most legs. I am a left below knee amputee, but what I lack in limbs, I make up for in personality and sense of humor. Welcome to the Kingdom of Stumpies. This is Retro Rap with PLG. This was an idea that I had come up with. It is an excellent way. A couple things. First of all, it's a great way for other streamers to get to know other streamers, which is important because then we have things like this where we can collaborate together on interviews and stuff like that. Most importantly, it is an excellent way for viewers such as yourself to get to know other streamers. And maybe at some point you can visit, the point of this obviously is that you go visit the chat community. And it's really important to be able to go check out other streamers and try to belong to other chat communities and get to know other streamers and get to know other viewers. And then someday, if you're not a streamer and someday you decide you want to become a streamer, you've already done all the networking. So, anyways, so we're going to get started here. My guest this week actually, is a good friend of mine. She goes by the name Gilgamesh. And if you guys watch my streams, you've noticed I have several different overlays. She created all my overlays for me. She's created several emotes for me. If you go to my About Me section, all of my panels there that look like shields, she created all those for me. And I'm going to be working with her in the future, having her do more stuff for me. She does amazing work. She's also an affiliate with Bones Coffee. So if you are a coffee fanatic like me and you want some really good coffee, Bones Coffee is... she's an affiliate, so if you're looking to support a streamer in another way other than through streaming or bits or subscribing, you can buy some coffee through her, and she'll get a little kickback for that. So it's a great way to support her as well. So I'm gonna bring her on screen here, and whoops, wrong camera. Sorry. There we go.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Gilgamesh.
That is quite zoomed in.
Is it too zoomed in? I try to crop everything.
Do I need to back up?
No. I think you're fine. Anyway, so this is Gilgamesh. So let me, Gilgamesh, you just want to kind of tell everybody, just maybe give them a quick elevator pitch about who you are and what you do.
Hi, I'm an artist and a streamer. That's basically it. Most of us here are streamers, I'd imagine, or, at least lurk on Twitch. For a living, I do freelance art stuff, so kind of encompasses a lot of things.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to put some information up here, guys. If you want to give her a follow, I'd appreciate it. I'm sure she would appreciate it more. That is her Twitch page. You can click on there. And there's a timer set up here, but I just want to get it going here right now, and then Stream Elements will put the links on there. If you're looking at buying some coffee, that's the link for her, so she gets credit for it. So I guess we'll get started here, Jill. My first question for you is why did you make the decision to become a Twitch streamer?
I pretty much started streaming because I wasn't getting a lot of work at the time. I had just quit my job for the second time. That's a long story there. That's a whole rant right there. So if you want the novel,
you go share with whatever you want to share.
Another time.
Okay, that's fine.
Commissions were kind of slow, and I'm like, I need to find some way to, make some money. I kind of started streaming because of that. I figured I could be like a two-edged sword. I could promote my art through streaming. So that's just what I've been doing.
That's really cool. When you became... Well, first of all, when did you start streaming?
August 15th was my first stream. Technically, it was a test stream just to see if my computer could handle it, because I stream from a laptop. Um, so, all you tech people out there, it's possible.
August 15th of 2020?
Yes.
Okay.
I should
So,
have been more specific with that, yes.
no, that's okay. Well, it's a lead into my next question. When did you become affiliate, Twitch affiliate?
Actually, that next month, September.
It took you a
Like the end of
month?
September. Yeah.
Wow.
So, about that, I was kind of against streaming for a while. I kind of had this preconceived notion of streamers, mainly because they just seemed obnoxious to me from like what I was exposed to. It was just a bunch of people being all fake and like, "Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my stream." Like, that's so not me. So that was just what I had in my head for the longest time of like, oh, this is what streamers are like, and I'm totally not like that, nor do I want to be like that. So, I was really against streaming until I actually met some streamers and found out, oh, they're not all like that. They're some really cool, chill people out there. And so I had built a community of, I shouldn't say I built the community, but I networked a lot, and I met a lot of streamers, and ended up doing channel art for a couple of them. So that's how I became a little more acquainted with Twitch and all the stuff that's necessary for marketing and like emotes and panels and just getting the sizes of everything down for that. Uh, but yeah, I built a community beforehand, so I had like a good strong base of people that I knew who would support my endeavors to become a streamer. And that's how I reached affiliate so quickly because I had that base beforehand.
Excellent. And that's kind of cool, too, because coming from a background of doing art, you kind of were able to take those talents and bring them over here and kind of make a little bit of a, not really a career, but a little,
Definitely an empire. Let's say
yeah.
that.
There you go. That's a good way to put it. So you reached affiliate within a month. What was your initial reaction when you got that awesome email from Twitch that you became affiliate?
I I know it's going to sound completely arrogant when I say this, but I wasn't surprised just because I was tracking the progress the whole time. It's like, okay, like numbers, numbers, analytics.
Sure.
So that's just like how my brain works. So I was like very closely tracking that progress. So when like I knew I was going to get the email when like I hit all of the parameters. Um, but like I said, I had a lot of support from the start, so that's why I reached it so quickly. I know a lot of people definitely don't have that experience, and it's a long struggle for them, long grind to get to affiliate, and it's a big accomplishment, it really is. So I'm not trying to downplay it by any means.
No, you're absolutely right. When I started Twitch, it was it took me. I started at the end of December and I reached affiliate in March, and I was like, oh my god! It was like I made it. Oh, awesome! So cool. What types of games do you stream, and do you have any favorite games?
Um, so when I originally started streaming, I was trying to think of games that would make for good content, and at that time I was playing a lot of PUBG. But I was playing it with friends, and then my friends got sick of PUBG and didn't want to play it anymore. And that's not a really good game to play by yourself. Because part of the fun of playing that game was like it's so horribly optimized and it's just so jank, but it's fun just like messing around with that and just like the commentary that's involved with how janky the game is. That's what makes it fun to me. But yeah, my friends kind of stopped playing PUBG, so I didn't really have anyone to play with, and trying to coordinate the times that I wanted to stream versus when they were available was becoming difficult. So I'm like, okay, well, I need to think of, something that's more self-sufficient because I don't like having to rely on other people for anything really. But definitely for streaming because that's not it's not fair to them to expect them to like be there all the time. Whenever I want to stream, so I'm like, okay, I'll figure out something to do on my own. And one of my favorite games has been Team Fortress 2, and I was so reluctant to stream that for the longest time because I'm like, it's an old game, no one's gonna want to watch it. Um, but I've built such a great community with the TF2 streamers. Um, like the streamers are really cool people. At least the ones that I've met, the ones that I hang out with. Like very nice people, very supportive. Like everyone who streams TF2 hangs out in each other's chats, so like that's really nice. And TF2 seems to be one of my more successful streaming categories, which really surprised me because I didn't think like at first I didn't think anyone would want to watch it. And now like here I am, kind of becoming one of the TF2 regulars. So that's kind of cool. And then additionally, I stream Skyrim. That was kind of a staple on my channel from the beginning. I that was actually my first stream. Like I wanted to try playing Skyrim and see if that would work on my computer, and it did. So I'm like, all right, I'm sticking with it. I love Skyrim. It's great. And my character in Skyrim has somehow become my channel mascot, but I'm okay with that. His name is Simp Biscuit. He's just this big buff Dunmer, doesn't wear any clothes. Just runs around in boots and gauntlets and punches things and sets things on fire. But he's developed quite a personality and lore over over the course of streaming. So that's kind of fun. Um, but like other things that I stream are Apex, Siege sometimes. I used to stream Overwatch. And then recently I've been adding in 2005 Battlefront 2. So that is my all-time favorite game. That's basically what got me into like shooters and stuff and gaming. So that's been fun.
Excellent. Yeah, I was watching you play Battlefront. It looks pretty cool. I got it. I just haven't played it yet. I got to play it.
Like you can tell it's an old game, but it's a good old game.
And for those that are in here that she's talking about like a lot of newer games, Battlefront is I do consider Battlefront a retro game too. I mean, anything 2005 or older would be retro in my opinion. Anyways, what can viewers expect when they come visit your Twitch channel?
Very blunt commentary, way too many Star Wars quotes, uh, unapologetic anime references, and metal. Listen to lots of metal.
Oh, okay. Like heavy metal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like lots of metal, like sewing sheets of metal.
I mean, I can. We could go over the periodic table of elements if you want.
Oh, excuse me. Hello, Defender Hero. Welcome to the Kingdom of Stuppies. Thank you so much for joining. Interviewing, for those that are just coming in, I'm interviewing Gilgamesh. She does a lot of channel art for streamers. She did all my channel art. She does emotes. She does panels. She did my little channel point icon. She is also a Bones Coffee affiliate. So we're just sitting down and talking to her and getting to know her a little bit more. And so, obviously, you have helped my channel grow a lot by the work I've commissioned you to do for me. Give some examples of the things you can do to help other streamers make their channel their own.
So, oh, I'm echoing.
You're echoing?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you on. I can hear me on your end. Okay, that's better now. We're good. All right, it kind of threw me off. So, regarding channel art and stuff, the biggest thing is helping to like develop your brand. Like, what brand are you trying to portray as your or like your persona or whatever? Because like that's important. It's marketing. Like your channel is your brand, and branding is all about marketing. So what I try to do is like I'll talk to a client or whatever and be like, ask them a bunch of questions. Like, what makes your channel unique? Like, what differentiates your channel from other people's channels? Like, do you have any inside jokes with your community? Things like that. Just try to pull out the little things to um, help their channel grow. Um, like, really delve into those little things in their community that helps make their channel special. So like I'll brainstorm with them and I'll watch their VODs, get like a feel for like how they act on stream, like what the vibe of their channel is, how their community is. So that'll help kind of fit together a good like package for their channel.
Perfect. Now I will say this: I've watched. For those that know Harris Heller, he's a big Twitch streamer, and I watch a lot of his YouTube videos. And the one thing that he has mentioned a lot is branding. He talks about the importance of branding and talks about making a channel your own. And you don't want to look like everybody else out there. So if you're a streamer and you're trying to differentiate yourself and you're trying to make yourself stick out in an industry that's got literally hundreds of thousands of other people competing with you, you really want to make your channel pop. And Jill is the person that can do that for you. She's done it for me. She can do it for you. And again, she's done wonders for my channel, which I'm very appreciative of. You kind of touched on this a little bit, but I'll ask it anyways. You can kind of piggyback on your answers. In your opinion, how can channel art or any other things you can assist streamers with help a streamer grow?
Yeah, like I said before, it's there I am.
Thank you, Daniel. I was gonna get to that later, but there's a shout out.
I do that. Only on Sundays.
That's okay, man. No, I've been putting her link here, Daniel. I just been doing chat commands with her link.
But the question, yes, getting back to that. So it's like we said before, it's vital that you make an impact because like you want to have a good first impression. And not only do you want to have a good first impression, but you want people to come back. Like it's easy to get people to pop in and, you know, drop a follow, but the key is to get them to come back. You want people to remember your channel. There's several channels that I follow because, like, oh, they have really cool channel point redemptions, or I really like their art and their panels. Like, they have cool emotes, you know, fun, like, stream transitions, you know, things like that. That, like, oh, this is really cool. They put a lot of work into their channel. I can tell that they really care about it, and you know, it also kind of shows a respect for the audience as well when a streamer puts a lot of work into their channel, because it shows that they want to give back to their community, and they, you know, they care about the content that they're putting out, and they want to make things fun and engaging for their audience. So you can tell at that point, like, okay, that's a good streamer there.
Yeah, that's a great answer. I agree with you 100%. First impressions are a lot. You want someone to come into your channel like, oh, this is kind of cool. This is a cool place to hang out. They got, look at the overlays. Look at the channel art. I mean, it's sweet. You got some cool people in here. So I totally agree with you, Jill. Okay, kind of transitioning a little bit. You are also, and I mentioned this many times, you're also an affiliate with Bones Coffee. And if you come to my streams and Jill's in here, I probably mentioned it about 100 times every time she's in here. I like to hype her up, though. Now, you're an affiliate with Bones Coffee. How did that happen?
Give me a second. I gotta shamelessly take a sip of coffee. Birthday cake flavored. I highly recommend it. Also, so the whole thing with the coffee, the Bones Coffee thing happened with one of my viewers had recommended Bones Coffee to me. They sent me the link. They're like, hey, this is really good coffee. You should check it out. And I'm like, I like good coffee. Sure, I'll check it out. And I was a little off-put by the prices, but I'm like, I don't know, like I like good coffee, so like I'll try some, and then I'm like, holy crap, this is amazing. So I definitely recommended it to a lot of like friends and family and people in my community. So I'm just like, you know what? At this point, I might as well, like, I'm their best salesman, so I might as well just reach out to them and be like, hey, you got an affiliate program? But I was a little hesitant because at that point I didn't even have like 300 followers, so I'm like, are they even gonna like acknowledge my existence? I'd be like, hey, I'm a streamer, and they'd be like, yeah, doubt that. Um, but I figured I could ask. The worst they could do is say no, or ban me. But they
Or ban me.
bar me from buying any more coffee. No, but they were very nice about it, and they're like, oh, we don't actually have an affiliate program set up just yet, but we're working on one. And since we're working on one, they basically let me make a list of, like, I don't want to say demands. That sounds a little harsh. But they're like, what are you looking for with this affiliation? So we were just like throwing back and forth some ideas, and they decided like, okay, well, we're gonna pursue this with you and maybe like 2 or 3 other streamers that have expressed interest. So they gave us, I guess they gave us all affiliation links. So anyone who purchases coffee from those specific links, they obviously get coffee, and the streamer gets a little bit of a kickback from it. So it helps support the stream. So that's kind of cool.
Cool.
It's not a ton of money, but it's something, and get to introduce you guys to some awesome coffee.
Yeah, I will say this, guys. I have bought, ever since she became affiliate, I've bought so much coffee. I bought a lot. I've tried the chocolate hazelnut. I've tried the chocolate raspberry. I've tried the vanilla caramel, the salted caramel. I've tried the Cinnabon. I've tried the jelly donut. I've tried basically just almost all of them. And the coffee really is good, guys. And especially, I'm a big creamer guy. I like creamer. And if you mix the right creamer with it, oh my God, it's delicious. Speaking of which, guys, we are going to be, at the end of this, we are going to be doing a Bones Coffee giveaway. I have some K-Cups. I'm going to put little, three K-Cups, little packages, things together. And Phantom Gamer.
Our Possum says, loving those white girl flavors.
So we are going to be doing a giveaway. But really, the coffee is great, guys. And this is, again, I know I keep posting, but this is her link for the coffee. If you guys want to, if you're looking to support a streamer in another way other than, through bits or subscriptions or donations, she'll get a kickback from that. So I'm sure she'll appreciate that. So what do you do to try to keep your viewers engaged during your streams?
I think the biggest thing is to address your chat. You want to make people feel welcome. Obviously don't address like trolls that show up, but if someone just like comes into your chat and says hi, like say hi back. They ask a reasonable question, answer their question. Just talk to them, engage them. Because ignoring your chat is a great way to get people to leave, basically. Because there are some streamers that I'm like, oh, I'll try watching them. I'll say something, and then it's like completely ignored. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
that's how it's gonna be. Yeah. Got it.
See ya.
So, yeah. What else was I going to say about that? Yeah, and if no one is talking in your chat, a good thing to do is maybe ask questions and stuff to maybe like draw them out. Just ask them like an opinion question or something. I mean, don't go super controversial with it, but be like, hey, what's your favorite drink? What's your favorite food? Just something basic like that could really spark up a conversation. And yeah, if no one even bites that, then maybe just talk about your gameplay. Like provide just commentary, because it is a little off-putting depending on what type of channel you're trying to craft. If you're just gonna be like a channel that just plays through games, like no commentary, like that's fine. But if you're really trying to get an audience, and build your stream base more off of that, then you gotta talk. And that was something that I kind of struggled with because I don't like to talk unnecessarily. So just talking to a camera felt so foreign to me.
Yep.
Like just saying what I'm doing, I'm like, why am I going to say that? It's obvious. Like, I'm going to walk over here, like, obviously. But sometimes you have to do that just to, keep things going. Because, if people in your chat don't see the streamer talking, they're going to be like, okay, well, why? I'm not even going to bother. So yeah, just don't ignore your chat, people. Be nice to them if they deserve being nice to. If they're a bunch of jerks, then yeah, screw them, whatever. You probably shouldn't listen to my advice. Don't mind me.
One thing I noticed too, man, I didn't watch the stream, but someone gave you, it was probably me that gave you a shout out, and you were in full cosplay. I don't know what you had some, I don't know what game you were playing, I don't know what costume you were, you had like a whole get up on, you had a huge gun. And I just thought it was like, this is awesome.
Probably my pyro cosplay.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. But I thought that caught my attention. Like, if I was in that stream, I would have just been like, I'm sitting here for like 20 minutes. I want to see where she goes with this.
You're just like watching the stream, like, this guy.
It was awesome. That caught my attention. Like, stuff like that. And I will say, like, when I first...
go for the shock value. Like...
Right, exactly. When I first started streaming, I didn't have any viewers for, like, probably 3 weeks. So I'm, like, sitting there, and my best friend, who got me into streaming, he's, like, watching me. He's like, dude, you gotta talk. I'm like, but there's no one chatting with me. Just because there's nobody in your chat doesn't mean people aren't watching you. You always have lurkers. Lurkers like to sit in the background, and they just like to watch. So
yeah, and never call out lurkers because
right.
They tend not to like that.
Right. No, you're right about that. But I'd play Legend of Zelda, and I would just be like, well, what am I? And I would just basically do like a walkthrough. Like, okay, I'm going here first because of this reason. I'm going there first. I would just explain the game.
Yeah, like that commentary. That really helps.
Yep. And eventually, now I have people that like to chat with me. At least I think they like to chat with me. What are some of your short-term goals for your channel?
Maybe more sponsorships or like affiliation programs or something. Because who doesn't like free stuff or a little kickback from a product? It's cool. Maybe, just like I like to have an average of like 30 viewers. I'd be fine with that. Like, I'm not looking to get partner. Like, I honestly am not looking to get partner. I don't want to make streaming like a full-time career. I like it as like a part-time side gig because I have, my art that I'd rather focus on as my primary career. So I'm using streaming as a means to help promote that as well. So I'm not looking to make streaming the primary goal.
Okay. So you just want to increase your viewership, have a steady viewership.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah. Maybe get more clients and stuff.
Okay.
Work with some other channels. Like, I like working with different streamers of like different varieties and stuff. Like, gosh, working with the retro crowd has been fun. I'm not saying that sarcastically. It might have sounded sarcastic, but I didn't mean it sarcastically. Retro crowd's been really cool and really nice and really supportive, even though I don't really consider myself part of the retro community, even though you said Battlefront is a retro game. But, it's really cool people.
Well, part of the reason I wanted you on here is because of all the work you've done for me and the channel art and everything, and I just want people here to know that she really... I wouldn't have asked her to be a guest on here if it hadn't been for everything that she's done with my channel. So she's done so much for me, and it's very important that
I just like banning bots.
And she comes and she's one of my mods too. She'll come in here. I'll just like da da da. All of a sudden, Jill banned so and so, and there's like 30 people. Whoa, I guess Jill's here. Hey, Jill.
I don't even say hi anymore. It's just like ban.
Yeah, it's just ban. She just starts swinging the ban hammer around. So do you have any hobbies other than gaming or streaming? Art, obviously.
Yeah. I like coffee, obviously. I like knives and weaponry and blacksmithing. Find that fascinating.
That's cool.
Like hiking and taking pictures of abandoned buildings. I like working out. And I like anything that's like history or science related. I was quite the nerd in school.
That's cool.
I was the kid that sat in the back of the class, got straight A's, but always would be like kind of the class clown, but the teachers allowed it because I was the smart kid. They're like, oh, we can't get mad at her because she's right.
Were you the type of student that you didn't have to study and you just got like A's and B's?
I didn't get B's. No.
Oh.
But yeah. It's kind of weird. Like, I have like a photographic memory with my own notes. Like, if I write it down, I can remember it. So all of my notes in school were like super organized and color coded, and once I wrote them down, I didn't have to look at them again. I would just take the test to remember, like, oh, this was on this page under this subheading written in green. Like, I would, like, I don't know, that's just what worked for me.
Wow, yeah, that's awesome. People with photographic memories, that's so cool. I wish I had one. So if you're just joining the chat here, I am Phantom Limb Gamer. You may call me Phantom or PLG if you're new to the channel. This is Retro Rap with PLG. My guest is Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is a channel. You can commission her.
I'm pouring coffee right now. Don't mind me.
She's pouring coffee right now, but she does channel art for streamers. She can create emotes. She can create overlays. She can create panels, channel point icons. She can do a lot of different things. She did all my channel art. I highly recommend her if you're a new streamer watching this and you're looking to have some work done in your channel. That is her. That's her Twitch page, and then there's a timer that's been coming up that has a direct link. She's got a website you can go to as well. She's also a Bones Coffee affiliate, so if you're looking to get some Bones Coffee or some awesome coffee, go through her. It's a great way to support a streamer without actually like donating or giving bids or subscribing to their channel.
I like to give options.
You like to give options, yes. So my final question, and then we'll kind of open it up here to others. What's one or two pieces of advice you'd give to either a new streamer or someone pushing to get affiliate?
I would say, kind of piggybacking off of what I said earlier, definitely address your chat. Just keep working at it. Not everyone reaches affiliate overnight. A lot of people, it takes them several years to get there. But just keep pushing, keep working at it. And I think my biggest piece of advice is to network. You can't expect people to watch your stream if you don't watch their streams. Not as a, like, oh, I watch you, so you better watch me sort of thing, but, you gotta show that you want to support other people, and then they'll be like, oh, this is a nice person, like, I'll support them in return. Don't expect that out of everyone, obviously, but networking is definitely vital to any sort of streamer success. Some people, they'll build a community on a different platform and then bring it over to Twitch, and some people, they just completely start from the ground up on Twitch. It is possible. You just definitely have to work at it. But yeah, make nice with other streamers, basically.
Yeah, I'll say, and I think Pesty brought that up too during his interview, and basically to piggyback off what you said, when I first started streaming, I basically found streamers that had like a lot of viewers, And I went in there and I just started talking to everybody. I brought a lot of energy. I'm like, hey, I went into El Jefe, Princess I went to a lot of these streamers. I just started talking and talking and talking and talking. Next thing I know, I'm streaming like, oh, hey, I saw you in Princess And it's a great way to start building your community. So that is a great piece of advice.
The games that you stream, or the games that you want to stream, go to people who are streaming those games and like just chat it up with them.
Yes, that is a great piece of advice. Well, thank you so much, Jill. I'm going to put your link here one more time, or not one more time, but again. So, guys, go give Jill a follow, please. And again, she does a lot of awesome work with overlays and everything. At this point, I'm going to open up the questions from the chat community. Does anybody have Q&A time, baby? Says Daniel.
Oh, no.
Keep it appropriate, guys, please.
Remember, I'm a mod.
Yes, she is a mod. She can go in there. She's got OBS open. She can go in there and easily just ban you. And I trust my mods completely. Does anybody have any appropriate questions for Gilgamesh? No butt stuff fake questions. No, sorry, Power. Slime games. How do you feel about taking commissions that you don't vibe with? Are you Slime? Are you talking about taking commissions from streamers she doesn't vibe with? Is that your question? I'm guessing that's what he means.
Well, I have very specific rules with commissions I take, and like on my Twitch page, I have no NSFW, no like religious, political kind of requests. Obviously, nothing racist or homophobic or whatever. Keep it politically correct. But if there's a commission that someone asks of me that I just don't feel comfortable doing, like I'll tell them like, no, I'm not going to do it. And I have every right to turn down a commission. So it's just how it is. Them's the rules.
Them is the rules. I love it. Critically Lit is saying, they love your necklace. Also, do you see yourself streaming long term?
Potentially. Depends on how old and decrepit I get.
That's a good answer.
But I could see my a couple years at least, given if the circumstances allow it. But as I said, I prioritize my artwork and that as my main career. I am taking streaming seriously and treating it like a job. But if I have to give that up, I can. I'm really enjoying it though, and I'm enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would. So that's kind of surprising to me because I didn't think I had the personality or the temperament to stream. Because I'm kind of a jerk, and I'm really blunt, and no one's gonna want to watch that. But apparently some people like to watch that. So that's going all right.
I wouldn't say you're a jerk. You have a very... What's the other word for sarcastic? You just got a very sarcastic way about you that is just hysterical. I love watching your streams, especially when you're talking to the other, when you're doing your like Apex or the other shoot 'em up games. It's great watching you. Raven is asking, how do you feel about taking gaming requests for your streams?
I'm a pretty regimented person. I don't like doing stuff spur of the moment. I like to have a plan, and I like to have a backup plan for that plan. So I'm also a creature of habit. So if I'll do what I know works. I'm working with limited hardware here, so I need to. A game might play well on my computer, but once I start streaming it, it's absolute garbage. Because I tried to stream the new Battlefront 2. That was a disaster. I don't recommend, at least not with my setup, because it was taking like 8 minutes to load in a match, and I'd load into the match, we'd be almost done. I'm like, where am I going? And then it'd be going like 2 frames a second. I'm like, I don't know what's happening right now, and the match would be over. And then it would just be that all over again. And it was just a disaster. It was quite an embarrassing stream. So, yeah. I might be up for taking some game requests, at least recommendations to do stuff like maybe off stream first and then do it on stream. I kind of don't like blind playthroughs personally. If other people want to do them, I enjoy watching them, but I don't like to do a blind playthrough on stream. I like to know what I'm doing. So yeah, probably not going to take any stream recommendations anytime soon.
Fair enough. Daniel Berserk. I have a question, Gilgamesh. How does it feel to be the coolest, most badass, kick-ass, killer artist, and entertaining streamer?
Satisfying.
Satisfying. Oh, that's funny. Let me see here. AMC's making a comment on your old and decrepit comment. They said, old and decrepit, LOL. They're streamers in their late 60s and 70s.
You don't know how old I am.
Highlander just asked a question. You don't have to. I had it set up before where you had to use channel points, but that didn't really work. Just type it in chat. What are some streamers you have done commissions for? Asks Highlander.
Well, this guy right here is a PLG person. Did a couple things for him. In this community, I've also done some work for Pestivania and Daniel Berserk, Nikki. Sargerino's here too. I've done some work for him. Done some work for Grimlock. I'm building an empire, slowly but surely. Have a monopoly over the retro community.
That's a good thing. You do some awesome work. Raven, I gotta go doctor. Thank you so much, Raven. I appreciate you. Hope your doctor appointment goes well.
I have a list of some streamers that have done work for on my channel under my panels. Like I have links and stuff.
Oh, there you go.
So yeah, if you wanted to check out those channels, I have them all linked there.
That's a good segue into giving another. Putting your link there again. Let's see. I'm looking. We are the cult of Gilgamesh. I hail to thee.
I don't recommend starting a cult for me.
It's a little weird, but you know.
No, my first and only order as cult leader is disband the cult. You're all dismissed.
Oh, that's funny. Anybody else have any Okay, no cult. Super friend fan club. Anybody else have any appropriate questions for Gilgamesh? I think I've got them all. Yeah, if you guys want to ask a question, just ask. I know I had a channel point. I just got rid of it. If you really want to, you can spend the channel points to highlight your question. You don't have to. Oh, Daniel, actually a good question. What are your favorite music/movies?
Let's see. I listen to a lot of metal. I like symphonic metal and prog metal. So whenever I play TF2, I have a lot of music playing in the background. So if you want to know what kind of music I listen to, it's come join for a TF2 stream. Sunday afternoons, 2:00 Eastern time. And you'll get a sense for what kind of music I like.
What about movies?
Movies. Oh my goodness. I like Star Wars, obviously. So there's that. I love Lord of the Rings.
Let me ask you this: as far as Star Wars, the entire saga, a particular part of the saga,
very loaded. This is going to start a debate.
Oh boy.
Perhaps we should move on from that topic because
fair enough.
This could get heated. There will be blood.
There will be blood. Daniel also asks, "What, as a whiskey fan, do you have a favorite brand?"
I like Tullamore Dew. That's some good stuff.
Then Daniel says not to ask that. Oh, he must have been talking about the Star Wars question.
Yeah.
It's like
AMC Jeep says Nightwish symphonic metal. Yes, I do listen to a lot of Nightwish and similar stuff.
Does anybody
And
else
also
have any
not similar stuff.
anybody else have any questions for Jill that they would like to ask? What's your Again, there is her Twitch link. Go join her. Go give her a follow, guys. And then again, if you want to get some awesome coffee from her, do you have a favorite piece of art you've created? Asks Daniel.
Hmm.
That's a great question.
That's tough. In recent years, I actually really am satisfied with my my own channel art. Um, it's very JoJo themed, but I love it. Um, and I've been getting a couple of commissions for art in that style, and I've really had fun doing those commissions. So yeah, I'd definitely say that.
Excellent. Now, Slime had a question, but I'm going to ask Daniel's because it's kind of piggybacking in a way. Also, what inspires you as an artist? Do you get influenced by other artists, video games, music?
Um, a little bit of everything, I guess. Like I could just be browsing some art and be like, oh, I really like that color palette, and then I'll just like keep that in the back of my mind, and then maybe, uh, do something like something similar, but obviously not copying because that's rude. um, yeah, don't plagiarize, kids. That's a really cruddy thing to do, and don't use Fiverr. That's my PSA for the day.
There you go.
So Slime asked more on whiskey. Do you like Manhattans? Honestly, I'll just drink anything that's alcohol.
I'll just drink anything that's is that
I'm not
mouthwash?
picky.
I'll take a shot.
I got a stupid high alcohol tolerance, so like, I could drink most guys I know under the table. Like I could drink a lot. But I guess my cocktail of choice is probably an old fashioned.
And then Jetta is asking, besides JoJo, what anime do you recommend?
I I like Attack on Titan. I really like One Piece. Like One Piece was actually the first anime I got into, and so yeah, I can't say I recommend that because it's so long of a series to like just get started on right now. So it's like if you're already kind of sticking with it, then yeah, keep going with it. But also, it's rather daunting if you want to just get into it. I like there's a lot of things I like. But one of my favorites in high school was D. Gray Man, but that's kind of on hiatus. Kind of. A chapter comes out like once a year at this point. But that is definitely one of my favorites.
Daniel,
I do recommend that.
Daniel's asking, can we get a channel point redemption to see Gilgamesh do a Bob Ross style art stream, but in your style?
Oh, I don't know about that. I haven't painted in forever. Like I know I'm capable of it. I just haven't done it because supplies are expensive. I know I've had a lot of people ask me to do art streams, and it's not really a process I like to share, if that makes sense. Like if you want to watch me draw a line and erase it like 50 times, okay, but I don't know. I have my own process, and I don't think it's a process that would be entertaining for other people to watch. Like I'll watch other art streams and they're just like, and it's perfect. But me, like, no, I got shaky hands and tendonitis, so art takes a little extra time. So that's something that probably wouldn't make for good streaming content.
I want to share a comment here that Daniel made. Everyone should get some custom art from Gilgamesh. She drew for me and created a new logo. Since I uploaded it, I've gotten 1,800 plus new views since last weekend. So there you go, guys. Again, the importance of channel art, the importance of making your channel your own. That's proof right there. Frost Sugar Rush. Hello, how's it going? Hey, Frost Sugar Rush. Thank you so much. You've come in. This is Retro Rap with PLG. My guest is Gilgamesh. Frost Sugar Rush, if you need any sort of channel art done, Gilgamesh, she is the person I go through, and she does an amazing job. I know you're not really new, but you're kind of a newer streamer. But if you need any sort of channel work done, please go through her. Again, this is her link to her Twitch page. Daniel, I'll do a Mario Paint stream dedicated to you, but I suck at art.
Actually, getting back to the art stream, it's not really an art stream, but I do have a channel point redemption to draw my Skyrim character, Sick Biscuit.
Cool.
Doing little adventures and stuff. And actually, this month I'm doing Inktober, and all of the Inktobers are based around, his character and the lore that we as a community have created for him. So it's kind of fun if you wanna see that.
That's pretty neat. Question for PLG and Gilgamesh. If you were both to appear in another Power Ballad video, which song would you like? We can talk about that off stream, Daniel. AMC says his wife says that Jill, your hair is on point.
Oh, thank you. I think it looks like crap today, but I appreciate the compliment.
What about my hair, guys? Come on, I got some awesome hair going here. I gotta shave my head again. I get to a point where if I let it grow too hard, that this just starts puffing out.
Then you could do like a Dr. Wily cosplay.
I could do it. It starts looking like a dandelion, except without this part. It just starts puffing out. So I gotta shave it.
You should rock it.
I should. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to put your information here again. Does anybody else have any questions appropriate questions for Gilgamesh? Again, guys, if you're looking for someone to do some channel art or any art-related, channel-related art for your channel, please give her a chance. At least talk to her. Give her an idea of what you're looking for. I'm sure she'll work with you. Also, again, that's the Bones link there. If you are looking to get some coffee, they have some awesome flavors, guys. I can attest to that. I might reach out to them and become an affiliate. Who knows? It's awesome. Definitely get some, at least try some. Well, she did, Jetta. She mentioned that she likes working out, so my guess is that Jetta's asking if you like to hit the gym.
I work out at home.
Oh, you work out at home? Okay, well.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel. And we'll make this the last question because we do have to do a giveaway here. Daniel's asking, what art programs do you like to use to create your work?
Photoshop.
Photoshop?
Yeah.
I wish I knew how to use Photoshop.
Cracked copy of Photoshop, but Photoshop nonetheless.
I had a buddy of mine. He basically gave me the entire Adobe suite with like Photoshop and all, like I can do green screening, like everything. He used to be an art teacher. And
Who's your buddy?
I'm trying to get him to come on Twitch because he likes to do a lot of like computer stuff. Like, dude, you can do this stuff on Twitch. But he just like gave me like, I don't know, probably 15 different Adobe programs, and all for free. And I don't know how to use any of them. All right, so we're going to give me a second here, guys. I'm going to get this set up here. Let's see, giveaway. Where's loyalty here? Giveaways, Bones Coffee, Bones Coffee, we'll just say 10. I probably should have set this up at the beginning. I didn't even think of that. I haven't done a giveaway in quite a while. And usually, I don't know if you've done giveaways in your channel, Jill, but usually I just go through Stream Elements, and you set a timer on it. So
yeah, I've never done that.
Yeah, let's see, create and start.
I don't give people free stuff.
You want something, you pay for it. We'll do a quick. We'll just do. We'll just set. We'll just do 10 minutes. We'll do a 10 minutes. So if you guys create and start. All right, guys, go ahead and enter the giveaway. It's going to be. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do three.
Send in your names.
I'm gonna do 3 giveaways, and each giveaway is gonna be 3 sample packs of K cups, and you don't know what you're gonna get. You'll get what you get, and it gives you an opportunity to try some of the coffee that she has. And let's see here. Exclamation point limbs should show you how many limbs that you have. There you go. Yep. Jesus, Daniel Berserk has a lot of limbs. So while people are doing this, Jill, what's the best way someone get, like, if they want to go through you to talk to you about commissioning you to do some art for them? What's the best way? Yes. Oh, how do you enter? It's exclamation point ticket space how many tickets you want to buy, and they're 10 limbs apiece. What's the best way for someone to get a hold of you if they want to talk to you about some channel art, whatever it is that you can do for them? What's the best way for them to get a hold of you?
I would say either send me a whisper on Twitch, or if you have, if you are in a Discord that I'm in and you know my Discord, then, yeah, just send me a message there. You don't have to send me a friend request, just send me a message. And in terms of Twitch, if you send me a whisper on Twitch, I'm probably gonna give you my Discord anyway, so we can just talk on Discord because it's a lot easier, because whispering in Twitch kind of sucks. But, you know, for obvious reasons, I don't want to have, like, an open email address, or, I don't have any social media, and I know as an artist that's, like, unheard of, and kind of shooting myself in the foot there, and that's probably why I don't have a whole lot of work. But I really just hate the concept of social media. I'm a very introverted person, and I don't like... I just don't like the concept of social media, honestly.
No,
so
I totally get that. It's scary, man. You know, you just putting your stuff out there and being public like that. You're just I don't blame. I don't do Facebook anymore. Like I have a Facebook, but I hardly ever go on it. I'm only on Twitter, and even that, you just don't know what you're setting yourself up for.
Yeah.
Let me see here. So Incrediventure so far has 10 tickets. Slime has 1. AMC has bought 10 tickets. And we're going to be doing 3 giveaways, guys. So basically, at the end of the 10 minutes, I'm just going to select 3 winners through Stream Elements. Hey, Cloak, how are you doing? Cloak, welcome in. Are you, Daniel? Are you doing it right? It's exclamation point ticket space how many, or tickets space and how many tickets you want to buy. Is it tickets or ticket? I always forget. Try ticket. Incrediventures. Slime, how did you do it? You bought a ticket. I always forget. It's exclamation point. Oh shoot, did I? Oh, there might be a limit as to how many you can buy. I forgot to change that. Oh well.
And Daniel just buys all the tickets. He's gonna start scalping them. Sell them for 20 limbs.
That sounds like... Yeah, you bought too many, Daniel. See, there's a... Okay, so it looks like the limit is 10. I forgot... That's my fault, guys. I forgot to... You know what? Hold on, guys. Hold on a second.
Don't give away your plan. Well, don't make your plan so obvious.
Right? Hold on here.
No, I would love to work with those and actually get like an official flavor. Like that would be so cool.
Okay, guys, we're gonna start over here. Hold on. We're just gonna refund giveaway. And we're gonna start a new here because that's my fault, guys. I'm sorry. I haven't done a giveaway in a while. I just kind of forgot how to do it. Giveaways. I just refunded I refunded everybody's limbs, so you didn't. So bones. All right. So, okay. Now go ahead. Now there was a limit on 10, so now there's the limit's like 10,000. So tickets.
A lot of tickets.
That is a lot of tickets. So go ahead, guys, and iTicket and then space and how many tickets you want to buy.
Oh, and the giveaways are K-Cups, so if you don't have a Keurig, you can just open up the packet and just pour it into a coffee filter and brew it normally. So that's a cool life hack for you.
I didn't. I forgot to mention that. Yes, they are K-Cups. But guys, if you go to the Bones website, and I'll put the link here again, Bones. If you go there, you can buy coffee, but they have other things too. They have coffee, they have coffee mugs, they have like stickers, they have coasters, they have coffee tumblers.
No, I'm joking.
They have clothing. They have. You okay?
You're good.
I mean, I know you're excited to appear on the show, but my goodness.
Man, I just I breathe in coffee too much.
Scar.
It's in my lungs
now. Scar, you type !ticket. Space, and then how many tickets you want to buy. And tickets are 10 limbs apiece. And if you're joining, I know Cloak, you're here. Cloak, I think this might be your first time seeing Retro Rap. I'm Phantom Limb Gamer. If you're in my channel for the first time, you may call me PLG. This is Retro Rap with PLG. It's an interview segment I do where I interview other retro or variety streamers. In this case, I'm interviewing Gilgamesh. She does all of my channel art, guys. She's done so many different overlays for me. And you know what? I'm just going to do this because I want to kind of give you guys... There's no other way I can show you what she's done for me other than go through my scenes of everything that she's created for me. And we have time to do this since I'm doing the giveaway. So this is just an example of some of the stuff that she's done for me. She's done this. This is my gameplay. So when you guys come into my channel and I'm doing any sort of retro game, this is the overlay that you see. She's done this for me. So if I'm, instead of doing 8-bit, if I switch to like my PlayStation, or in some cases my Switch, that'll be that one. Let's see here. She did this one for me too. So if I'm doing any sort of PC gaming, or any sort of gaming that requires a full screen, as you can see the border there, she did that for me. She did this for me.
My favorite thing I did was the Mega Man F emote.
Yes, and I'll get to that too. She did that. So this is something I'm gonna do. I'm thinking of how to use this one, and I will come up with a way. But this is for a wrestling one that she did for me. Obviously, she did this one for me, the Retro Rap one. She did this for me, and I've already used this once. And I'll be doing this later on in my charity stream. One of my channel point redemptions, guys, is I'll do a wrestling promo. You pick the wrestler, you pick whatever the what we're feuding about, whatever, and I'll do a wrestling promo for you. And this is the camera that this is the scene that I use for that. And then she did this one for me too. Hold on. She did this one for me as well. So it's just a single camera. This is what I use to introduce the guest. So these are some of the examples of the. Let me bring up. That's some of the example of the overlays. If you guys go to my About Me section, you'll see all of the different. You'll see all of the panels that she created. She created this little channel point icon for me. My points, and then here are the. These are the different. Let's see, she did that one. That one. It's not showing me all my. Oh, wait. You did 3 for me, right? You did the Macho Man, the Baloney, and the Mega Man.
Oh, yeah, I did the Baloney. Left Baloney.
Yep. Yep, I think I'm just going through here. Yeah, I think those are the ones you did for me. So she did these 3 emotes for me as well, guys. If you're in my stream for the first time, the hashtag left baloney, that's referencing because I am a left baloney amputee. And as you can see, it's left baloney because I'm a baloney amputee in the color of baloney, which is awesome. She did the Macho Man emo for me, which is he's holding some Slim Jims and it says, "Oh yeah." And then she did the best F in all of Twitch, the Mega Man F, which is awesome. So that's just an example of some of the things she did for me, guys. So it's, and the thing I really like too is every time I say, "Okay, Jill, this is what I want. Do this, do that," she gets it right the first time every time. And if it was a situation where it wasn't right because I'm spending money on it, I would tell her, "No, you know what? I don't like that. Do this." But she gets it right every time, the first time, which is awesome. And she gives you a timeline and she sticks with the timeline. It's not like, "Oh, I'll get back to you in a week," and then it's like a month later. If she says, "I'll get back to you within a week," it's within a week. I mean, it's
usually within the day.
What's that?
It's usually within the day.
Right. I mean, it really is.
I have that tendency of telling clients, like, "Oh, this will be, I'll get started on it next week," and then I'll, like, give it to them, like, later that night.
Yeah, it's
never mind.
How do they say it in sales? It's you under promise and over deliver. And you under promise over. So you're just like, I'll get it with you within a week, and it's like in a day. I mean, it's Daniel Berserk. I will promote her until I die. Cloak, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming in, Cloak. If you're again looking for any channel art done, please go through Jill. She does awesome work, man. So we'll close this. We'll close this pretty soon here. I think we have. Oh my God, Daniel. Daniel really wants to win. It shows
Daniel's gonna win all of them.
It's cool because when you go into Stream Elements, if you ever do in the future ever do a giveaway, Jill, you go into Stream Elements and it shows you the username and it shows you how many tickets each person has purchased. So I can I know how many tickets these people have. It's just Daniel, Jesus. Put it this way, I'll be surprised if Daniel has any limbs left. If Daniel doesn't win, I'll be surprised. I haven't even been paying attention to. Hey, Carso, how you doing? And do this thing in here. I never win. You want to know why? It's rigged. Of course, Daniel thinks it's rigged. All right, guys, we'll give this another. I'll put out like a 1 minute warning in here. So a 1 minute and 20-second warning. Put it that way, because I see the timer here. But while we're waiting for, I don't win for obvious reasons. Oh, by the way, I should mention, and I can refund limbs here if this isn't the case, but in the United States. So unless you guys want to pay for shipping, obviously. And the other thing is you have to be comfortable giving me your address. Obviously, if you win and you're like, "Oh, I don't really feel comfortable," I don't know how else to send you the coffee. So I do need your address for this. So you need to be comfortable with this. And it is within the U.S. If you want to pay for shipping outside the U.S., you're more than welcome to. You can just send me shipping costs via PayPal. I'm totally fine with that.
And at this point, Bones Coffee only delivers to the U.S.
Oh, there you go.
COVID stuff.
That's a good point.
Keep that in mind. You have to be in the U.S. if you want to use that link to purchase some Bones Coffee.
Yes, that is a good point. So we're going to close it here. No, 15. This is your 15-second warning, guys. So if you want to buy more tickets, you got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it is closed. All right. Here we go, guys. We're going to draw 3 winners. All I do on this is there's an option when I close the giveaway in Stream Elements. It just says draw a winner, and it just draws it for me. I don't do anything other than click a button. So if you don't win, it's not my fault. You bought 10,000 tickets.
A lot of tickets.
So here we go. First winner is Daniel Berserk.
Big surprise. The 95% chance to win. Unbelievable.
So Daniel, you'll have to send me your address, Daniel, in a whisper, or you can even do it on the Discord through a direct message, however you want to do it. Or you can. Oh, you're not on. Daniel's not on Twitter. I rigged it. He says. Well. So congratulations. What's that?
Or is his name out of the drawing?
I'm sorry, Joe.
Is his name out of the drawing, or can he win again?
Well, if he does win again, I'll just select another winner.
With a 95% chance.
Right. Yeah.
He's
no.
probably gonna win all of them.
It's gonna be one winner here per person. So Daniel, if you do win again, I'm just gonna select another winner. So congratulations, Daniel. Our next winner is Sargerino. Oh, but Sargerino, you're outside the United States, buddy. So Sargerino, you'll need to pay shipping. So that's up to you, buddy. So let me know, because you're outside the United States. Shipping is going to be really expensive. Yeah. So do you want to pay for shipping, Sarge, or do you want me to draw another winner? And I can refund you your limbs. So just let me know. I got to draw another winner here. Or Sarge, I can also keep it for you. And I know you had mentioned you were planning a trip coming through the Midwest here. I can keep it for you and just give it to you when I see you. Our next winner is AMC. Congratulations, AMC. I won't be doing that move until after the new. Did you want me to hold on to the coffee for you, or do you want me to draw a new winner? What would you like me to do?
He said draw a new winner.
He said draw a new winner? Okay, so we'll draw another winner. Slime Games wins! There you go, Slime.
You guys enjoy your coffee.
So I'm gonna put together a little. I'll put together a little sample, 3 K-cups. Again, if you don't have a Keurig, as Jill mentioned, you can just open the little K-cup and just dump the grounds into like a coffee filter, however you want to do it. Or if you have a Keurig, even better. And I'll be in touch with you guys. I've got like 6 or 7 different flavors here, and you guys, I'll just let you pick 3 out of the flavors, and I'll send them to you. And the only caveat here is I want you guys to give. I know Daniel. I'm sure you guys already